Hello. As you read in the title, I'll be doing a new type of video today and it is a stand guide. And if you watched any of Eclipse's stand review videos, this will be a similar series, but on AUT and with some differences, and those being 5 categories: information, how to use, the problems with it, and how to fix them. Anyways, enjoy. Gold experience is a stand obtainable by using an arrow on standless. From what I've seen, it is kinda hard to get it, and it might be because it can be evolved when you use an Requiem arrow on gold experience, unlocking a new move that will transform your GE in gold experience Requiem, which will have a different moveset, or almost different, but that's something we will talk about later. Right now, let's check his current moveset. At the moment, gold experience has an barrage that deals 0.9 damage, 35 hits and deals 31.5 damage on total, and heavy punch that deals 30 damage. A self-heal move that heals 50 HP of your health bar. A heal move that heals 50 HP of someone's health. A life creation move where GE creates a tree below the player, allowing him stand on top of the tree for 5 seconds. It is also worth mentioning that the tree reflects the damage dealt to it. A life creation move where GE creates a scorpion that will chase down and attack the nearest player for 15 seconds and then disappearing. A life detection move that will show every entity in a small area around you with a pulsing signal that will change color from green to yellow to red depending on the amount of health they have. A 7-page mug that deals 153 damage on total and the player needs to be under 150 HP to use it. And a transformation move that evolves your stand to gold experience Requiem, which has some differences in its moveset. GER gets his barrage and M1s buffed. His heal moves, heavy punch, life detection and tree life form remain the same. His scorpion creation is changed to a long-range move that if it hits someone, it will deal 15 damage and creates a scorpion, yes the same one. And his 7-page meta gets changed to the Avolo Beatdown that deals 123 damage in total.
どんな能力を持とうと絶対に行くことはない。これがレクイエムだ。無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無
When using gold experience, you will notice that you don't have much melee moves. Aside from your M1s, Barrage and Heavy Punch, you will only have your Tree Life Form and Scorpion. Even though your Tree move deals 50 damage, it's almost useless since you will miss it most of the time and you can't even combo with it because of its long startup, so you should save it for when you are going to transform into GER or if the opponent is going to use Time Stop. Since you can be attacked while transforming, always use the Tree Life Form to be on top of it and use Requiem. About Time Stop. Since your tree reflects the damages dealt to it, if you use it when your opponent uses his Time Stop, the tree will still be created in the Time Stop and he won't be able to attack you without him receiving the same damage. Also, even though heal has a small end lag, you don't need to stand on top of the tree to use it, so just use your Scorpion for your opponent to retreat or distance yourself from him. Also, if you hit someone's counter with your tree, you will counter their counter and they will receive the damage, except the world. I don't know why. And talking about Scorpions, this is the only move where you should use it as often as you can. Of course, due to the Scorpion's stun while using the move, you can be punished for using it if your opponent is too close to you. But even if you get attacked during it, it will still create a Scorpion, and if the opponent doesn't stun the Scorpion and it goes behind him, the Scorpion will keep attacking the opponent while he attacks you. Another important thing is, if your opponent thinks he is in a marathon and can't stop running, try using the Scorpion to corner him. If he keeps running by the walls, create a Scorpion close to him. The Scorpion will start to follow him and you try to corner him by going to where he is going. And in this situation he has two options. If he goes to you, he can be comboed, or he could go through the Scorpion and receive 20 to 40 damage. Of course he will choose to go through the Scorpion since he will receive less damage, but it's still damage, which is something GE needs a lot. And damage is something his beatdown has. Ironically, normal GE's beatdown deals more damage than GER's beatdown, and that might be because GER is supposedly better than normal GE, but that's something we will talk about later. About when and how to use your beatdown, the best thing you could do is using it after landing a combo. For example, if you manage to land 3 M1s, use your Barrage and 3 more M1s and then your beatdown. And yes, M1s into beatdown is true. Since you need to be low to use your beatdown, and if you aren't low while doing the combo, you can finish with a Heavy Punch instead. Also, landing the first 3 M1s aren't necessary, since it's easier to hit in Barrage than M1s. About transformation move, there isn't much reason to use it. The only thing you get from it is a little buff and a range move that it isn't consistent. Not mentioning that the beatdown combo deals less damage in the Requiem form than the normal form. But another option, if you don't want to use your beatdown, would be after using 3 M1s, Garage, 3 M1s and Heavy Punch, and you can try to follow up by using Life Beam and dealing 35 more damage. It is worth mentioning that you can transform again right after your GER ends. And for last, your life detection move. How and when you should use it? Well, never. That move is useless. The best thing I could think of how to use it is to find hiders, something that will hardly ever happen. The main game has a massive map, coincidentally, massive like my dick, but not a lot of hiding spots, and the range of move is kinda small, so it's useless. There is only 2 maps at the moment of the time this video is being made that you can hide in. Even if you use it and find them, you have a chance to get punished for using it if they saw you using it, so just use the Scorpion instead. That's because once you press the key to use it, you can't cancel it and you can be attacked during it, and that's a big problem. And problems is something GE has a lot. When talking about GE's problems, there are a lot of them. Bugs, lack of offense moves, Damai, and GE being an incomplete stand. Yes, you heard me right, an incomplete stand. If you do a little search about GE on the AUT's Discord, you will find some sneak peeks about GE that the current one doesn't have at the moment. I don't know why they didn't complete it or if it's bugged and they didn't notice, but that looks like a rushed stand. I don't know what the other life forms would be, but still. I'm not saying the devs are lazy or anything, but seeing one of my favorite stands being treated in that way make my feeling hurt. Also, if you want to heal your friend and he happens to be blocking, he'll accidentally block the heal, which I don't know if it's a bug or if it was on purpose. But some of the bugs I know GE has is the player not going up with a tree, the life beam not hitting your opponent somehow, and your beatdown literally missing because you also hit your Scorpion when you were going to beat down the opponent. But something GE needs is more offense moves. Only his evolved form gets one, and it's not even that good. Life Detector is useless, since we can literally see the opponent's health without it, which is just dumb. And dumb is something the Scorpion's artificial intelligence is. It can be stopped by literally anything. The Scorpion can't even climb a single pixel, or else he'll just stare at the opponent and watch you get infinite comboed by the white snake sweat. Or if you summon it too close to the tree, it will start attacking the tree. And it's something that needs to be improved or fixed. I'm not gonna talk about bugs in this section since bugs have to be fixed anyway. Due to its lack of offense moves, a great way to fix it would completing the life selection move and maybe adding one move to B, putting Scorpion into the life selector, adding a move to G and changing life detector to something else or making it cancelable if pressed again. Adding standoff moves would also be useful, but depending on the moves added they won't be necessary. Improving the life forms, but making them killable would balance them instead of making an idiot spider thingy that literally attacks itself. But if the things I suggested are added, the tree should be cancelled by time stop. Since having a stand that can avoid time stop and a lot of moves won't be so balanced. Of course, if they change GE they will have to change GER, or GER would be worse than GE, so adding return to 0 would be a great start. I don't know how it would work, but if it was like Delta reverse 10 thing it would be cool. And maybe you could use while stunned or something, but if they are gonna keep the life selection move to GER, adding the life beam to the selection would be horrible to aim since you will have to use your cursor to select it and then go to shift lock and wait for the startup while you aim it. Not talking about its bad consistency since it can literally pass through your opponent. And of course, nerf the beatdowns if new moves are added. GE is in various ways a bad stand. Having a stand that is only carried by its beatdown, it's a bad stand design. Although it can evade time stop and it's kinda funny seeing your enemy staring at you in the time stop, it isn't so fun seeing your enemy just heal or use Awakening to heal the damage you have been trying to inflict on him for years, or seeing your Scorpion kissing a block of sand since he can't jump it. Overall, it isn't a fun stand to play. It has no moves that could help it combo, and it has a transformation move that it's a downgrade to it that doesn't even have its main ability, and that's just disappointing. But anyways, that was the video and I hope you like it. Once again, this video was heavily inspired on Eclipse's stand reviews videos, so check him out if you don't know him. And yeah, bye.